Table for three, please. Or the bar is fine. Yeah. Okay, thank you. It was okay if we sit over here. Okay, everyone, so the ramen is here. I got some appetizers, I got some gyoza and some karaage too. So this spot has been one of my personal favorite spots, and as you can see why everything looks spot. You got spicy red miso ramen here. It's always my jam. And I also got some pork gyozas. And I got some karaage too. Because why not? First, let's try the broth. Ooh, the broth itself. The broth is so good. It's so meaty. You can taste the sesame. You can taste a lot of the fattiness from the pork or from the miso broth itself. They added a little bit of pork fat. It's so good. Here's the chili paste that they use. Always a good idea to mix all of it in. So let's do that right now. Ooh. Steamy and everything. That's so good. It's so smoky. It feels a little heavy, but in a good way, if that makes sense to you guys. And the most important part of a ramen bowl is the ramen noodle itself. Here they use egg noodles, which is nice. I like me a good piece of egg noodle. You know ramen is good when it's a little bouncy like this. It's so hot, so let's go ahead and give it a try. The noodles soak up the broth so well. It's amazing. Now, let's go ahead and try the gyoza. A nice, crispy pillow of goodness. Dip it in the sauce a little bit. Yeah. I think the sauce is made of Kewpie mayo and ketchup. Let's give it a try. They're so good, yo. You guys have to try the gyoza. They also got me a side of karaage. It's basically just chicken. Same thing, sauce, Kewpie mayo, and ketchup. I love me a good piece of chicken. I actually prefer white meat over dark meat. Let's give it a try. The chicken is so tender and juicy. It's properly crispy on the outside. It's so good. And one of the most important parts of ramen for me is the egg. Oh, my nose is already running. It's a little spicy. I like it. Try the egg. The egg is so good. It's not the most runny egg there is, but I actually prefer my eggs to not be as runny. The yolk, I mean. This is perfect for me. Everything's good. Thank you. Yes, the ramen is spicy, but I do like need a little bit more spice, so I got some chili over here. It's quite a good amount. Yes. I always like to put extra chili on my ramen because, knowing me, it's gonna destroy my stomach later, like something that's really spicy, but I like spicy stuff. Yeah, for me, spice is just more flavor. And who wouldn't want more flavor, really? Now, for one of my favorite parts of the ramen, the chashu, the meat. For me, a good chashu will always be meaty and fatty. Just fattest flavor. Let's give this one a try. You can taste the fattiness and the meatiness of that pork. That's so good. It's cooked to perfection for me. You can understand, this spot is one of my favorite spots to eat at for a reason. And this is the reason.
That was very satisfactory. Let's go get dessert. Are we gonna sit in there? Hi.
Halo-halo is such a great dessert to have on a really hot day, especially after you eat a steamy bowl of hot and spicy ramen. The name itself literally translates to mix. You're supposed to mix it. That's what we're gonna do right now. So halo-halo is something that I've been eating even back home in Cebu. I still remember my walk home from school would be close to a mile, and in the middle of that walk would be the small stall with a lady selling these in a cup. Almost every day I would go to that stall and get a cold treat for the rest of the way home. I will always remember it fondly, and having it here just gives me a burst of nostalgia of how simple my life was back then. Okay, so now the halo-halo is kind of decently mixed. Let's give it a try. Brain freeze. I'm not a big fan of sweets, but it's not too sweet. That's the way I like it. Also have to understand, whenever a Filipino Whenever you let a Filipino try dessert and they say it's not too sweet, that's the best compliment you can give. You just have to understand that, guys, okay? Ah. It's very coconutty. I like it. If you guys do decide to come here to Chicago, around the burbs really, and you're looking for some nice bowl of ramen, I would go to Chicago Ramen if I were you. This is a good spot. It's one of my favorite spots for a good reason, and I'll give you guys the link in the description to visit the website. Or if you guys want, I can also give you the link directly to where their location is. And Lina's, because Halo-halo is king.